Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jason Leung, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about my experience as a Jiu Jitsu white belt. So if you guys are ready, let's get right into it. So as some of you may know, I started Jiu Jitsu a couple years ago, around 2018, 2019. I got up to almost blue belt level at that academy, and then the dreaded worldwide disaster took place. I don't want to say it because of YouTube might try to do some sketchy stuff to this video, but that aside, I am finally back training Jiu-Jitsu. This time though, it's more no gi. So before I was training a lot of Jiu-Jitsu in the gi. At the academy I'm at now, we are training exclusively no gi. At least the classes that I attend, they do have gi there, but personally I just want to transition fully into the no gi sphere of Jiu-Jitsu, because overall at the end of the day I think it's just more applicable to real world self-defense and just a personal goal of mine, just to keep evolving. And I think no gi is the future of Jiu-Jitsu. This is probably going to be maybe my 4th or 5th week training. I'm paying $100 a month at the academy, and there I am also doing judo as well. So I'm doing judo, that's in the gi, and I'm doing no gi jiu-jitsu. Let me just say, on my first day back training, I got smashed the living daylights out of me, and I was so sore for like the following week. Like the whole week I could barely move. Like my throat felt crushed. I was like limping all over the place, and you know, I was a mess. I felt like I got hit by a car, to be honest. But I think honestly this is why most like people in general that start training a combat sport such as Jiu-Jitsu, they will end up quitting before blue belt. And you know, this time around I really hope I can stay consistent and on the path. But yeah, a lot of people, they'll take a beating, especially their first couple weeks, couple months, maybe first year or two in Jiu-Jitsu. And a lot of people, they just don't have the mettle for that. Like a lot of us, we're working full time, we have families, kids, other things going on. And you know, if work is kicking your ass all week, and then you end up going to train to get your ass kicked some more, you know, it takes a special type of individual to be able to withstand that kind of pressure. Fortunately for me, you know, martial arts and becoming a complete martial artist has been a passion of mine and a goal for this channel and my life for the longest time. So, and because I'm smaller, I'm usually the smaller dude. Like I'm kind of used to being the nail. I'm used to getting smashed in the gym. But for me, that's all learning experience. Like I would rather get my ass handed to me in the gym than out there on the street, or, you know, worst case scenario, just like real life shit going down. But yeah, mentally I feel a lot more clear-headed, less anxious. You know, after you get choked out and your limbs manipulated and being smashed and all the pressure on you, everything becomes kind of like secondhand. It becomes a little bit more palpable. So like you can withstand negative situations, pressure from work, pressure from school, family, and all of that I would attribute to the grappling, Jiu-Jitsu and judo. You know, a lot of you know that I'm a 4th dan in karate, but we never really got pressure tested the way you do, like virtually day one in grappling. Like some schools, they'll just train kata that's just their whole curriculum. Some schools in karate, they never really, you know, spar to a close contact, full contact kind of way. And what this does a lot of the times is create like a false sense of like empowerment, false sense of level of confidence, and that can be very dangerous out on the street and just in general. So, you know, and I think it also takes a special kind of person to transition from like one martial art to another, especially, you know, like leaving your ego aside, because that's hard to do. Like if you have a black belt in karate, taekwondo, you know, kung fu, I don't know, maybe you're a champ in kickboxing, and then you have to start all over day one in jiu-jitsu or judo as a white belt, get tossed around, get smashed, get submitted, get choked out. It's a huge blow to your ego, and not everyone can withstand that. But I can tell you that if you are able to handle it, if you just, you know, accept the beating, put your ego aside, stay humble, you show up day after day, what I've been noticing is just improvement. Like I'm getting into better positions, you know, I'm keeping things a little bit more tight, I'm not getting tapped out as fast, I'm even getting in some dominant positions and close to submitting some of my teammates over at the academy. So that makes me happy, and I just take every class that I complete as a small win, you know, like even if I do get my ass beat that day, I'm not really, you know, worried, because over time, the training, it will change you, and not only physically, but mentally, emotionally, spiritually, everything. And I can tell you guys that even as a white belt, if you stay consistent, you will reap the benefits of, you know, that hard training. I would say probably the most important thing you should do if you're a white belt in the grappling arts, such as jiu-jitsu or judo, is prioritize consistency over intensity. Naturally, I'm a very kind of obsessive type of person. Like I get it, once I'm into something, like a certain fad, certain fashion, diet, exercise, routine, I'm gonna go hard into that. Like I'm gonna, you know, all in for like a specific period of time. But the thing is, when you're obsessed about something and you put 150% of your focus into it, you tend to burn out, and that's what tends to happen to me in a few aspects of my life. So this time around, like I said, I really want to prioritize consistency over intensity, because overall I think that is the best way for me to stay on track this time. And you know, I really want to get to a high level of skill and rank within 2 or 3 years. And yeah, you never know, like I could maybe one day open a school, karate, judo, jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, the whole shebang. But it's hard to find like a instructor knowledgeable or, you know, proficient in all those aspects. Usually you'll have a specialist, like a karate instructor, okay, kickboxing instructor, Muay Thai, judo, jiu-jitsu, no-gi, you know. But I want to be all of that, and that is just like a almost impossible task. But sometimes you just have to shoot for the stars, and that's what it's all about. Keep staying staying active, keep evolving, being consistent over anything, guys. So yeah, that was just a little training update for me, where I am nowadays. Once I get a little bit more comfortable to the guys at the gym, maybe I open up a little bit, like present them that, oh, I have this YouTube channel, maybe if you want to, you know, be on it, and smash me for YouTube. Yeah, so look forward to those videos. I hope to have more for you guys in the future. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.